Hello, people of the internet. My name is George.
I'm Preston, and we have some stuff to show you this week. So this is video devlog number 9. At the end of this, there will be a Q&A, and we'll show off our new space station interior as we answer some of your questions. But for right now, we're going to show you some of our new features for the ship. As you might be able to see, I think you're zoomed in all the way, but if you, there's some new ship, we call them auto thrusters. Basically, as you're moving the ship, positioning it, the thrusters will fire to sort of visually show you what's going on with the ship. Make sure to zoom in. But we think they're pretty cool, and they'll work based on any direction you're going or anything. If you go up and down, left and right, they'll fire in the appropriate direction, and just a little visual touch. But helps show you where the ship's going, sort of stuff like that. Another new thing. Do you have a nuke loaded?
I'll go figure it out in a second.
Well.
Yeah.
So there's a nuke loaded. The nuke system, we're starting to get it in. We'll fire one off in a second here. Just to let you know, some of it's missing. So there's an entire arming phase where the weapons specialist and the captain have to sort of press these two buttons at the same time and do a whole series of actions to actually arm the nuke. It's not in the game yet, but yeah, those are the buttons, and
there's gonna be quite a few. Yeah,
there's a whole process, but for right now we just have the nuke and you can fire it and it's cool. So it will destroy the enemy ship in one hit. So we kind of got one shot at this, but just to let you know, the explosions are a little bit early. We're still working on it, but
I think it's pretty cool.
But you can go ahead and fire it.
Warning, shield.
Oh, shoot.
So you got some damage from that. Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Like, all my shields are gone, and like half of my health, and I was like freaking 2 miles away.
They have an incredible range. So they're very rare. So, but they can be very deadly.
That's freaking messed up. The ship is gone.
It is gone.
Nukes are not like they're pretty rare in this game.
They're very rare and deadly.
In fact, like just having an armed nuke on board like really boosts your ability to intimidate other ships. And I think that just that alone is pretty freaking awesome.
But awesome. So stay tuned. Our Q&A part 2 is coming up next. See you there.
Yeah. See ya.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Q&A part 2. First question, how many years of experience do we have? Collectively we have probably maybe almost like 6-7 years of hobby experience. Both have gone to college for degrees specializing in game development or game art, and since then I've been about 2.5 years on various games and projects, and my brother is freshly out of college. For question number 2,
it's about character customization and the ability to have female characters, and it is a yes. We will support like some rudimentary character customization, a few different hairstyles, skin colors, maybe a couple different faces, along with we will support female characters. A lot of you have been asking about that, and we're gonna do our best to get that in the game.
As far as visual damage on the ship, we'll be having that as well. It's going to work in sort of like a decal system. As you take damage, that part of the ship will like sort of glow with a blast of a laser or whatever hit you. We also want pieces to fall off. It's just small pieces, nothing huge, not like a whole room or anything. But just to add to that visual, the visuals of being damaged to the ship. I think it's pretty cool.
Another question, will we support like larger or slower ships? And we do have some plans for some pretty enormous ships that move fairly slowly, so that is a yes for that one as well.
So some people have been asking about an online PvP mode. During the Kickstarter, we had a stretch goal at one point. It was one of the backer choices, or for a backer vote. So that might still happen, but more than likely it won't be at release. It's something that interests us, but currently we have to focus on the core game, just 5-player co-op versus AI ships. So we're gonna get that fun, and hopefully maybe later add sort of like an online PvP. We think it'd be cool, but certainly can't promise that yet. Also, can you change various systems on a single ship? Yes, absolutely. That's a big part of the game, actually. The following components will be swappable, and that's reactors, ship weapons, turrets, teleporters, atriums, the respawners, as well as warp drives, shield generators, and processor cores. You'll be able to find upgraded ones on your adventure or trade them for better suited ones, each with different stats and abilities that you can sort of build your own ship. It's gonna be awesome.
Will the game have customizable or random guns? Currently, that's going to be a no. We'll have a few preset guns. Maybe the stats might vary, but more often than not, for at least till the release of the game, we're just going to have a few set guns that you can find in the world and use. Perhaps later, though. We'll see.
So, is damage ship-wide or room-to-room? The current way it works, it's a bit of a mix. The ship does have a hull integrity across the whole ship and a shield charge. But there are ways to target specific rooms, or rather target specific systems. So while the rooms don't necessarily take damage, different parts of the ship, the systems can. For example, you can knock out their engines, you can knock out their shield generators, you can do... There is a little bit of tactical play with how you target your weapons. So, yeah.
And another question: how does mining work in the Pulsar universe? A lot of you have suggested, each starship can kind of like shoot a laser at an asteroid and collect the debris and stuff. And we, from pretty much day one, we kind of wanted to try something else. In the universe there'll be like giant mining facilities. Refining facilities and like ports where you can buy certain resources and ores and fuel and such. And we think this will help like the social diplomacy aspect of it, and by not making the player completely self-dependent, they're gonna have to trade for various resources and stuff like that throughout the game. So we'll see how that goes in the future.
Awesome. Thanks for the question, guys, and look out for Q&A part 3.
Thanks again, guys. Have a great one. Let us know what you think.